Hello, beautiful people of the internet. What's up? It's your girl, Lakisha. The best way to get rid of your acne is to get to the root of the problem, because there's only so much you can do on the surface. In my quest for clear skin, I've stumbled across this video of a girl using 2 essential vitamins to clear her skin. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my experience using a vitamin A and zinc tablets to clear my skin. Without further ado, let's get started. So what exactly does vitamin A and zinc do for your skin? Vitamin A is an antioxidant. It fights against free radical damage. Think of aging, think of fine lines, wrinkles, that type of thing. It fights inflammation in the skin. It helps regulate oil production. It helps the immune system function better, and it aids in skin repair, so wound healing. Vitamin A has been found to be most beneficial to the skin once applied topically. Think of tetranoin, retin A, retinols, those type of ingredients. But it can also have great benefits for your skin once it's taken internally. Zinc. So what does zinc do for the skin? Zinc also regulates oil production of the sebaceous glands. It helps the immune system function well. It helps to heal the tissues, once again, with any acne that's already on your skin. It is an antioxidant, so fights against those free radical damage, and it's also anti-inflammatory, which helps to prevent acne as well as post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So I went out to Shoppers Drug Mart and I picked up these 2 bottles. This is vitamin A at 10,000 UI from the Life brand, and it comes with 100 soft gels. And then this is the zinc from Nature's Bounty at 50 milligrams. In my research, I came across this beautiful little infographic right here that helps you better understand how to incorporate different vitamins into your meal plan. So whether you're supposed to take them with food, in the morning, in the night, whatever the case may be. As you can see, it is advised to take zinc in the morning without any other vitamins along with food. So I did that, and this is what happened.
I really don't know how this is going to work. The last time I had zinc, which was maybe 2 months ago, I felt really nauseous, and so I stopped taking it. This time around, I just threw up. I don't know how I'm gonna keep this down.
Personally, I'm not a morning person, and I don't really eat breakfast. When I wake up in the morning, I drink a glass of water. A couple hours later, I will have brunch. So it could be that I just didn't eat a big enough meal to support me taking the zinc, or it could be that my body simply just wasn't used to the vitamin as of yet, and it was just kind of taking it out of my body. So I decided from this day on to take my zinc in the evening because I have a bigger meal around dinner time, which is around like 6 o'clock for me, and that's when I took it instead. So I took my zinc and vitamin A pills at lunchtime, and I managed to keep it down, but I feel so nauseous. Even till now, and that was like a good 4 or 5 hours ago, and I still feel very nauseous. I even got lightheaded a little bit when I was at my desk. I don't know, I just feel really uncomfortable. By day number 3, I continued to feel really nauseous. Like nauseous to the point where I couldn't move without feeling like I was gonna regurgitate. Have you ever been so nauseous that like your whole body hurts? Like that's really the best way that I can describe how I felt. Like it was terrible. The only caveat is that I did not regurgitate. During this time, I just felt really bad for the entire day. But at this point, I just really cracked down on the vitamins that I was taking. So because I am taking other vitamins for different reasons, I took my multivitamins with my fish oil in the morning. Around midday, I would take my iron as well as my vitamin A. And then in the evening with my dinner, I would take my zinc. By the time day 7 rolled around, I was no longer feeling nauseous, which is a big win for me. And I also saw that I wasn't getting any breakouts on my skin. Now, in my period cycle, I go through these periods where my skin just looks so beautiful and clear and smooth. I'm actually going through it right now. But at this point, I had just finished my period the week prior, so my skin was going through one of those really nice periods. So I don't want to make the mistake of inferring causation. I think that both things were happening at the same time.
All right, so today we are halfway on our way to my period, and this is when my skin tends to break out, as it is right now. A little bit around the forehead. Once again, I do believe this is because I've been wearing my hair sleeked back for a while, and I like the hair, but it's giving me pimples all around my forehead. Honestly, this is the best breakout that I've ever had so far. If it stays like this, I'd say it's a success. But I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Day number 14 rolls around and I'm in the middle of my menstrual cycle. And during this time, when I'm ovulating, my skin just goes crazy. My skin breaks out. I don't know why. It just doesn't like me during this time of my life. Even though when you're ovulating, you're supposed to be your most attractive. For me, it's kind of the opposite. I was expecting my skin to break out. I was getting ready with my acne medication, my benzoyl peroxide, my salicylic acid. I was armed with my sword and shield. And I was kind of holding my breath for a moment. And then day 14 rolled around and there was nothing there. And I didn't have anything to fight, which was surprising and happy, of course, but I was just kind of waiting for the ball to drop, and it didn't drop. I always get a little bit suspicious whenever something doesn't go wrong. Have I finally found the cure, the key to my clear skin? I don't know. Please let me know by the end of this video by commenting down below and tell me what you think. At this point, I feel like my millennial narcissism has gotten to such a high degree that I look at myself way too many times a day to be able to notice a real difference on my skin. The last skincare video that I posted was when I tried using absolutely no actives on my skin for 2 weeks. And in that video, I talked a lot about how I was getting a lot of whiteheads, and that's something that I haven't had since I was a teenager. So that was shocking to me. I wasn't getting breakouts, but I was still getting the whitehead. But perhaps my skin was telling me at this point that I needed to use a chemical exfoliator a little bit more often, so I amped that up a little bit in my routine. I'm not going to sit here and complain about me not receiving any acne, because we've definitely been on the other side, been there, done that, and certainly do not want to go back. During this time, I also added niacinamide and zinc from The Ordinary into my routine. So I was getting zinc on the outside as well as zinc on the inside. And I feel like it was really starting to show in my skin. It does take a little bit of time, at least 28 days, for your skin cells to really turn over. And I feel like at this moment, I was truly seeing the new turned over skin.
Here's what we look like. My oil, I have not blotted, so you guys can really see what my oil looks like. Around here, it's a little shiny. And especially like around, I have large pores over here. I don't know why, but it's like, it's a little bit oily on my forehead, or my temples, I should say. My cheeks, they're okay. You know, my skin, I haven't had complaints about my skin. I think it just really feels good too.
Someone from the outside hearing me talk about how my skin looks so much better and it looks so good, you might be saying, well, she still has acne, she still has post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, but you don't know where I've been, okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you where I have been. Okay? The only thing that I did start to notice in my skin was a bit of dryness. When I was younger, I used to think that I actually had dry skin. I would get dry patches and flakes around my mouth and my forehead, as well as every time I would move my face, I would just get dryness on my cheeks. And I started to get that again. So I was kind of going through my routine and saying, well, what did I add? What did I do differently that's making my skin dry out? Once again, it was winter and my skin does tend to be dry during this time. So I decided that, you know what, I just need something a little bit thicker for my skin to keep all the moisture in. So I got a marula oil from The Ordinary and mixed that into my lotion for my skin to just keep as much moisture as I possibly can. And so far, all of that dryness has pretty much gone away.
Today I took the vitamins at lunchtime instead of at dinner because it's, you know, the only time of day that I could get around to taking it. And
I did get a little bit nauseous, I guess, but nothing crazy. It kind of went away after a while. Like, I'm really happy that it's not, you know, where it was last year. I don't want to say that I'm disappointed in what's going on, but you know, for some time now I've been really trying to figure out what will get rid of my acne topically, and I found what works for me. I know that BHAs work really well for me, I know that tea tree oil works really well for me, and so on and so forth. But I was really hoping that this was going to help me on an internal level, because I know that you can only solve a problem so much from the outside. It starts from inside, and so I've been researching so much to try to figure out what it could be on the inside. So when I found out about zinc, I was super excited to give these two vitamins a try, the vitamin A and the zinc, because people have gotten so many good results from it. The research shows that people who have a lot of acne are somewhat deficient in zinc, and they need that to be able to, you know, stop producing it from the inside out. And I'm definitely not someone who to get my hopes up too high. I mean, I've had acne for quite some time, a couple of years, and I know that it's not an overnight fix. I know that things take time to heal. Last year I had cystic nodules on my face, painful nodules in my skin, and yes, I did experience a little bit of that when I stopped using anything on my face, but I quickly got rid of that using the topical ingredients that I know work for me. And I'm at a place now where my acne is digressed from severe acne to now more mild acne. I'm really happy about that, but it's been a year that I've been stuck in this mode of like moderate acne, and I am ready to get out of that. And I so far I don't see this getting out of it completely. You know, it feels nice, it feels really soft, but obviously looking at it, there's tons of oil on my forehead, over my T-zone, there's acne. For some people it happens in the first week that they're taking the zinc. For me, I guess it doesn't just happen that quickly. I do understand that. So I'm going to continue using this for the next 3 months going forward, and in 3 months I hope to give you guys an update.
By day number 25, I started to notice how quickly my skin was healing. Typically when I get a pimple, it lasts for a couple of days and then some more days, and then it turns into a scar that lasts for about 3 years. The point that I'm trying to make is I was starting to see my skin heal at a rapid pace. I had a pimple right here, and in 3 days it was gone and there was no scar. So I started to wonder what kind of witchery was going on my face. Day 30, I can confidently say that I have noticed a significant decrease in blemishes on my skin. Come to think of it, I did not even experience any cystic acne whatsoever. Also, I didn't get any new acne marks on my face. The ones that are already there are ones that have been there for 3+ years, but I didn't get any new ones on my skin. I don't want to make the mistake of generalizing and saying that these two vitamins will be good for everyone, because to be honest, I don't know. For me personally, I've actually gotten really great results from doing this, and I do want to do more things from the inside out, because like I said at the very beginning, there's only so much that you can do on the surface. But still, I do recommend trying out these two vitamins for yourself and seeing if it will give you some results like it did for me. So thank you so much, Nia, for sharing this on the internet. I'm sure that there's other people who have tried it, but that's the video that I saw. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video and got some information from it. Comment down below and let me know if you've ever tried vitamin A and zinc on your skin, or what other vitamins have been working for you. Just let's all enjoy clear skin for 2020. So if you like this content, please consider subscribing, because I am obsessed with skincare and I'm learning so much from you guys just as much as you guys are learning from me. Click over here to see some of my previous videos. Remember to stay gorgeous, stay fabulous, and I'll see you lovely ladies and gents in my next video. Bye.